All right, shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, that's out there doing the work in truth and in sincerity. This is First Corinthians, chapter 4, verses 9. For I think that the Most High hath set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. All right. The word apostles simply just means to be sent forth. All right. As it were appointed to death. All right. And the death that we die is the death of the righteous. In Numbers, the 23rd, 24th chapter, Balaam, one of the things that he wished could happen is that he would die the death of the righteous. And the point being is that there's a glory coming behind, a reward that's coming behind this, the ministry and standing for what we stand for. Okay? This is for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. All right? So we're a spectacle. We're a gazing stock. All right? Also, we're a laughing stock, So we are fools for Yahweh Shai's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh Shai. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. All right? And that's the truth. Okay? Because we have the word of truth, we have the light. And of course, the scriptures say that the world is covered in darkness. It says gross darkness to people. All right? So, next precept. All right? Okay. Psalms 119 and 51. All right. And it says, the proud had me greatly in derision. All right. And the point is, yes, it's very uncomfortable, but these are the stripes that we have to bear. Okay. It says, the proud had me greatly in derision, yet have I not declined from thy law. I remembered thy judgments of old, O Lord, and have comforted myself. All right. And so, derision, when you go into derision, all right, it's when somebody mocks you and laughs at you. Okay. And for the most part, that's pretty much the reaction that people have toward what we do. All right. And the thing is, the mystery of this whole thing is that, these are prerequisites or requirements, because, the Lord isn't just, giving this thing to anybody, you have to be tried. Okay. And part of the trial is dealing with humiliation. All right. And you know the old saying, humiliation or, humility or humiliation comes before honor. All right. And these are the stripes that we have to bear. Hey, Yahweh Shai, okay, is the main example. All right. Through being laughed at, through being scorned, being hated, loathed, he kept his integrity. All right. He kept his integrity. All right. And he didn't decline from what we know. See, what we know is eternal compared to the world, So yeah, it can be uncomfortable. And Lord willing, this is making sense, just thought through the spirit, I'll just go ahead and, touch on this topic. So it says, horror had taken hold upon me because of the wicked that forsake thy law. You see? And it's a beautiful thing that we have our fathers who've went through the same thing, all right, so that we could be comforted, This is Romans, all right, and I'm really just going in the spirit. I really didn't have anything, so this is Romans 15:4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So the main thing is having patience, all right, and comfort of the scriptures that we might have hope, all right. So if you put your hope into, well, if you come into the ministry, if you come into the truth, and you think that this is about clout or making a name for yourself, you're sadly mistaken. Okay. This truth, all right, this takes your name away. Okay. It takes that name away. It takes your honor away from the world. The scriptures say, I just read in Corinthians, we're despised. We're fools for Yahweh's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. We're wise in our Lord because we know of him, all right? We are weak, but ye are strong, all right? Why? Because we strive for the truth unto death, man. Ye are honorable. How are we honorable? All right? Because we made our bodies a living sacrifice for others, so that others might come and understand Yahawashi and know Yahawashi, all right, and be filled, with his glory and the understanding, all right. But we are despised, yeah. So we're despised in the world. We're always going to be despised in the world. They're always going to hate us, okay. But this is what the scriptures say. Second Ezra's, all right, Salaki, the 5th chapter and 15th chapter. All right, I think I want to keep this one going, but I'm gonna read from the Apocrypha from my book. All right, it's just so I don't lose my place. All right, Second Ezra's 15 and 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." Prophecy, right? To say before. Okay, so our job is to say before. Why? Okay. Why do we say before? Or why do we prophesy? All right, Revelations 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahawashi Hamashiach. All right, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Let's see what his testimony is. It says, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. All right, so his testimony is the spirit of prophecy. And what does it say about prophecy? It says, be occupied in prophecies. Okay, because these prophecies are going to take back. They're going to take place. And people are going to shut up. People are going to shut the hell up. Excuse my French. But people are going to shut up. And the Lord he's going to lay low the proud. All right? He's going to lay low the proud. Okay? So, Salaki word. So, let's go back to Psalms. Well, no, I'm not finished, Salaki. 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in my mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. You see? So this word, his word is faithful. His word is true. All right? And that word faithful, all right, another word for that is sure. All right? Surety. Okay? And this is the only sure foundation in the world. See, everybody else is lying because everybody else is speaking from their own hearts. All right? And we already know what the scriptures say about the heart. You know, it's deceitful and it's wicked above all things. And we know that man has deviated from the course that the Most High Yahweh, or the laws of the Most High, all right? And they only imagine vain things, you know? The only thing that really should persist, the only thing that the world should be looking for, which in truth, in honesty they are, you know, is the kingdom of heaven. The Lord establishing a righteous kingdom, all right? As the scriptures say, you know, when the righteous are in authority, you know, the people rejoice. When the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, and we see the world mourning right now. Also, the earnest expectation of the creature is the manifestation of the sons of God. So people are waiting for the Lord. All right. People do want to see a righteous earth. All right. Okay. And in the current process we're living in now is the opposite of righteousness. It's wickedness. Okay. And the people love to have it so. All right. So, you know, just a reminder to you, Akim, man, that this thing of ours, all right, this thing of ours is very precious. It's important. You know, despite what people are saying, despite what people may say, you know, our walk is with the Lord, you know. All right. All right. So Salaki. All right. So in this walk is a very, very important walk. All right. Because this is going to lead to it's going to lead to something else, something greater. All right. This word that we're speaking is going to transcend. All right. It's going to evolve into something else. Okay. What everybody else is talking about and what they're doing, they're not going anywhere, man. You know, because it's opposite of the course of the will of the Heavenly Father, the divine will that's going to take over, you know, this world, the universe, however you may say, you know. Psalms 119, and I'm going to come back to Second Ezra. Yes, Lucky. I'm going to finish Second Ezra 15. All right, because I ain't made the point yet. So, Second Ezra 15:3, it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." All right. And for edification's sake, we'll go into the word incredulity. All right. Oops. I don't know why this came up. Salakia. All right, there we go. Incredulity. It says the state of being unwillingly or unable to believe something. All right. And so I'm going to read it again. 2 Ezra 15:3. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity," all right, the unwilling the unbelief. I'll just say it like that. All right. Of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Okay. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right. So fear not. All right. When those that disbelieve, uh, you know, what's like it? Fear not the imaginations against you, and let not the incredulity of them trouble you. So you're not supposed to be troubled when people don't believe. In fact, it really should make your belief stronger, because this is an identifier that, or a sign that this is true, because of the disbelief, you know. So Salakia, let's go back. This is Psalms 119 and 51. The proud have had me greatly in derision. All right. Meaning, basically, basically, so basically, our enemies laugh. All right, and they greatly laugh. All right. So derision goes into somebody mocking you. All right. And of course, that's what they do to the truth, right? It says, yet have I not declined from thy law. I remembered thy judgments of old, O Lord, Yahweh, and have comforted myself. All right. So it's really all about this word, you know. It ain't about what people are saying, because at the end of the day, their words are going to be tried, whether or not it's true or not. Okay. All right. Verse 53. Horror hath taken hold upon me because of the wicked that forsake thy law. All right. Thy statutes have been my songs in the house of my pilgrimage. All right. I have remembered thy name, O Lord. All right. And we're sort of on a pilgrimage, you know, towards the kingdom. All right. All right. And this is definitely a spiritual walk, a spiritual warfare. Okay. And by any means, by no means are you're going to be able to win this battle through carnal means, meaning your flesh, meaning your own premonition, or whatever you want to, you know, from yourself. All right. It says, thy statutes have been my songs in the house of my pilgrimage. I have remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, and have kept thy law. This I had because I kept thy precepts. You see? Yep. So I have remembered thy name, O Lord Yahweh, in the night. All right. And this wicked kingdom represents the night. All right. And the kingdom of heaven, all right, represents the morning, or the morning represents the kingdom of heaven. All right. It says, and have kept thy law. Okay. This I had because I kept thy precepts. You see? So it's all about keeping this word despite the pushback or the opposition. All right. So let me see. All right. This is Matthew. Let me see. 11. All right. And I'm going to start up a few verses. Well, just one. All right. Verse 28. It says, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. All right. And that's you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are you that, you know, that seek that truth, okay? It says, take my yoke upon you, all right, and learn of me. Okay. As the scriptures say, the Lord is in the volume of the book. It is written of me. That's Psalms 40:7. And there's one in Hebrews, I think it's 7:14. All right. I might be wrong on that, but yeah, in the volume of the book, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Okay, because His words is rest, is comfort. All right, it's the truth. It's sure. All right. It says, take my yoke upon you and learn of me. All right, which is pretty much wisdom and His law, His precepts. For I am meek and lowly in heart. All right, and this is Yahweh Shai. That's why it says, learn of me. All right, we learn of Yahweh Shai and we understand what type of spirit that we're supposed to be in, what type of expectations we're supposed to have, so on and so forth. It says, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. All right, and that's the real rest. We're constantly bombarded by these different enticements that are consistently pushed through, these different mediums, but the real rest, all right, is the yoke of Yahweh Shai, taking on this yoke, taking this word, all right. And it says, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And that's true. Okay. Because the Lord is not requiring us to do some, massively impossible work, and really it's just it's a thing of consistency, it's a thing of repetition. Okay. So we all, in a sense, we all taking that yoke, all right, and we're entered into Yahweh Shai, and we're going through the things that Yahweh Shai went through, and the scriptures say that, okay. We're walking in his stead, okay. Let me see if I can find something else. So Salakia. All right, so we're gonna go to Colossians, and I'm gonna close on this. All right, we're gonna do Colossians 1:21. All right, and you that were sometime alienated and enemies in your mind by wicked works, yet now hath he reconciled in the body of his flesh through death, to present you holy and unblameable and unreprovable in his sight. All right, so Yahweh Shai, when he died for the elect, all right, that they would be accepted and unblameable, all right, and unreproved. All right, if you continue in the faith, grounded and settled, and be not moved away from the hope of the gospel, all right, which is ultimately the kingdom of heaven. All right, the Lord reframing the earth, refreshing the earth, renewing the earth. All right, which ye have heard, and which was preached to every creature which is under heaven, whereof I Paul am made a minister. All right, and of course those creatures, those are particular people. All right, the choice. All right. It says, who now rejoice in my sufferings for you, and fill up that which is behind of the afflictions, all right, of Hamashiach in my flesh, for his body's sake, which is the church. All right. So Paul suffered. All right. But rejoiced in his sufferings. All right. Because what? He was making an effort to enlighten and make that sacrifice for the church, man. You know, whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of God. All right. Even the mystery which hath been hid from ages and from generation, but now is made manifest to his saints. All right. Okay. To whom the Most High. All right. And we know that mystery is what? Of course, the kingdom again. All right. It said, to whom God, the Most High, would make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which are the foreign Israelites. All right, which is Hamashiach in you, the hope of glory. All right. Yep. Whom we preach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Yahushua Hamashiach, whereunto also I also labor, striving according to his working, which worketh in me mightily. All right. And so we're taking on that pretty much the same stead. All right. Okay. So, hey, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. Until next time, Shalom.